Hello fellow preppers, are you prepared for a survival situation? Now, that's a heavy question, isn't it? But it's one we all need to ask ourselves. In today's world, the unpredictable is the new normal. Therefore, being prepared for survival situations is not just a hobby, it's a necessity. But being prepared isn't just about having a stash of canned goods or a trusty multi-tool, it's about knowing what to do, and more importantly, what not to do when the going gets tough. In this video, we're going to delve into the 12 common mistakes people often make in survival situations. Some of these might seem obvious, others less so, but all are critical to avoiding if you want to make it through unscathed. So let's dive right in and discuss these 12 mistakes you should avoid at all costs. The first mistake to avoid is panicking. In survival situations, your mind is your greatest weapon, but panic can turn it into your worst enemy. It's natural to feel fear, but allowing that fear to escalate into panic can cloud your judgment, hinder your decision-making abilities, and potentially put you in more danger. The key to avoiding panic is preparation. Equip yourself with knowledge and skills. When you know what to do, you're less likely to panic. Next, let's talk about the importance of basic first aid. In a survival situation, medical help might not be readily available, making basic first aid knowledge invaluable. Ignoring basic first aid principles could worsen injuries or illnesses, potentially leading to life-threatening situations. So always be prepared with a well-stocked first aid kit, and equally importantly, the knowledge of how to use it. Understand how to treat wounds, manage pain, and recognize signs of serious health issues. Our third mistake to avoid is underestimating the importance of water. Water is essential for life. In a survival situation, one might be tempted to prioritize food or shelter, but neglecting water can have severe consequences. Dehydration can set in quickly, especially in harsh environments, impairing your physical and cognitive abilities. It's crucial to always prioritize finding a clean, safe water source. Learn how to locate water in various environments and how to purify it for drinking. Remember, the key to surviving any crisis is staying calm and focused. Panic can rob you of the ability to think clearly and make sound decisions. Keep in mind the importance of basic first aid. A small cut or scrape can turn into a serious infection if not treated properly. And lastly, never underestimate the importance of water. Without it, your survival odds decrease drastically. Remember, stay calm, prioritize first aid, and never underestimate the importance of water. Moving on to mistake number 4, never rely solely on technology. We live in a digital age where our lives are intertwined with technology, but it's essential to remember that in a survival situation, we may not have access to our gadgets. Power grid failures, cyber attacks, or simply running out of battery can render your tech useless. It's wise to have backup methods for communication and navigation. Learn to use a map and compass and keep a hand crank radio for updates. Mistake number 5, broadcasting your location unnecessarily. In times of conflict, keeping your whereabouts a secret can be a matter of life and death. Broadcasting your location could attract unwanted attention and put you in danger. It's crucial to maintain a low profile. Avoid making unnecessary noise, keep fires small, and if you must use light, shield it to avoid detection. Lastly, mistake number 6, wasting resources. In a survival situation, your resources are your lifeline. Whether it's food, water, or energy, wasting them could have severe consequences. Efficient resource management is crucial. Do your best to ration your supplies, making sure they last as long as possible. Small changes can make a big difference. For instance, instead of using a whole matchstick to light a fire, use a piece of it. Or instead of eating all your food at once, spread it out over several meals. In summary, while technology is helpful, don't let it be your only lifeline. Keep your location a secret when necessary, and always be mindful of your resource usage. So, avoid dependency on technology, keep your location secret, and conserve your resources. The 7th mistake to avoid is neglecting your shelter needs. Exposure to extreme weather conditions can be life-threatening. In a survival situation, your first priority should be securing or creating a suitable shelter. This doesn't mean you need to build a log cabin in the woods, but you should be able to construct something that protects you from the elements. It could be as simple as a lean-to or a snow cave, but it should be sturdy, insulating, and preferably hidden from view. Moving on to the 8th mistake, forgetting about security measures. In times of conflict or disaster, it's crucial to prioritize your safety. This involves more than just locking your doors. You need to be constantly aware of your surroundings, keeping a lookout for potential threats or signs of danger. This also means securing your shelter and your supplies, making it difficult for anyone or anything to harm you or steal your resources. Remember, safety isn't just about avoiding physical harm, it's also about ensuring your mental and emotional well-being. Lastly, let's talk about the ninth mistake: neglecting to have a well-thought-out bug-out plan. In certain situations, bugging out or leaving your current location for a safer place may be necessary. This could be due to an incoming natural disaster, a conflict zone closing in, or even a pandemic situation. However, bugging out without a plan can lead to disaster. You need to have a clear destination in mind, a planned route to get there, and a backup plan in case things go wrong. Your bug-out plan should also include what supplies to carry, how to carry them, and how to ration them effectively. In a nutshell, these 3 mistakes to avoid are all about planning and preparation. You can't predict when a survival situation will occur, but you can prepare for it. By prioritizing shelter, implementing security measures, and formulating a bug-out plan, you can significantly increase your chances of survival. Remember, prioritize shelter, security, and always have a bug-out plan. The 10th mistake to avoid is disregarding local hazards. Familiarize yourself with the unique threats and challenges in your region. Whether it's unpredictable weather patterns, dangerous wildlife, or challenging terrain, these hazards can dramatically impact your survival strategy. Knowledge is power, so stay informed and adapt your plans accordingly. Moving on to the 11th mistake: overextending yourself. In a survival situation, it's essential to conserve your energy. Overworking yourself physically or mentally can lead to exhaustion and impaired judgment. Remember, survival is a marathon, not a sprint. Prioritize essential tasks, take regular breaks, and maintain a balanced diet to keep your energy levels stable. The 12th and final mistake is overlooking the importance of community. In times of crisis, the strength and support of a community can be invaluable. Isolating yourself may seem like a good idea, especially if you're a seasoned prepper. But remember, no one is an island. Working with others can increase your chances of survival. It allows for the division of labor, shared knowledge, and mutual protection. Building and maintaining relationships within your community can give you access to resources, information, and assistance that you may not have on your own. Moreover, in the aftermath of a disaster, communities often come together to rebuild. Being a part of such a community not only increases your chances of survival but also helps restore a sense of normalcy and hope. In conclusion, survival is not just about individual strength or preparedness. It's also about being aware of your surroundings, managing your resources wisely, and understanding the value of human connection. So always be aware of local hazards, know your limits, and don't forget the power of community. There you have it, the 12 mistakes to avoid in a survival situation. From panicking to neglecting basic first aid, underestimating the importance of water, or relying solely on technology, these actions can drastically decrease your chances of survival. Broadcasting your location unnecessarily, wasting resources, ignoring shelter needs or security measures, and neglecting bugging out plans are all critical errors. Also, disregarding local hazards, overextending yourself, and overlooking the importance of community can lead you into unnecessary danger. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can significantly increase your survival chances in any situation. This journey is about preparedness, learning, and growing together. And remember, the key to survival is not just about being prepared, but about being smart, resourceful, and resilient. Thank you for watching, and remember, preparation is key. Make sure to subscribe for more survival tips, and I'll see you in the next video.